Hey guys, it's Burgas here, and today's video I want to talk about some interesting topic personally for me, and one of them is what is ruining the war experience currently we have in the Call of Dragons. Also, I want to talk about when to invest first in Call of Dragon if you're a new player or maybe you're in the season 2, something like this. What for me is the things you have to focus in Call of Dragons. So what ruining the war experience in Call of Dragons? Of course, every people is going to have different opinion over this. Maybe some people is going to say if you do one fight and you're free-to-play player, you put all your troops in the hospital and you will not fight for the rest of the day or something like this. But for me, there is one big major problem, because even if you put your troops in the hospital, you're still going to do a PvP. The killer of the war is actually, my personal opinion, the diplomacy. I think the diplomacy is something that slowly is killing the game. In the season 1, maybe for everybody, I think if you ask almost everybody which season you like more, season 1, season 1 plus, even though the season 1 plus is no more, but if you ask some player that have go over all the 4 seasons, most of the people is going to say season 1. And why is that? This is just because you didn't know many people. There was not created big alliances. It's just people spamming in the global chat, yo, join my alliances, stuff like this. And like this, there was collecting people. Of course, you can write on the whisper, on the big players. I saw different tactics. But in the season 1, there was wars non-stop, almost non-stop wars. There was tons of behemoths, tons of resources, big map, and there was a lot of wars. And what I see further in the seasons is, okay, the old alliances get built some core, with core players. And that's absolutely normal. I mean, at some point in the game, you start trusting other people, you start liking playing with other people. That's absolutely normal, and that's the beauty of the community. But one thing I don't like, and this is way too much diplomacy. What I mean by that is, right now, when we land up on this map in the Belleron, we already know where our main target is going to be, the New York Alliance and their supporters, which is Dusk and Dawn. Both of these 3 alliances is going to be our enemies. That's absolutely normal. There is one thing that I have to mention, and this is the season 2 plus map is better from the season 2 because actually provide you with more chances for fights. Here, after gate 1 open, you can do this statue fight. I'm not a huge supporter of this statue fight. It's like 1 hour. I mean, I don't remember. Yeah, I think it's 1 hour, something like this. Every 2 times per day, something like this, or maybe 1 time per day. Don't remember, seriously. And this is not a PvP. Here is the PvP. When the gate 2 open, you're going to have behemoths, territory, and stuff like this. And with too much diplomacy, currently in the Camelot, we didn't do any kind of fight. There was just our alliance entering this zone, we enter in this zone, we split the behemoths, they get some behemoths, we get some behemoths, and that's it. There was basically no fights. And I think this is one of the things of over diplomacy is actually killing the wars. Of course, diplomacy is very important thing of the game, because with diplomacy you're going to make big unions, and with these big unions you're going to win the season. So your people is going to get frames, your people is going to get the dragon, your people is going to get all the rewards of the season. But in the same time, with that much unions, you're not going to have that much fights. And the moment we're going to fight in this season, I also see this thing happen in the other divisions also. There is 2 big unions fighting between themselves on one specific zone. currently we're going to fight at the gate number 5. When the gate number 5 are going to open, we're going to fight here. For the zone 5, let's say this is the zone 5 for the dragon. Something I see, for example, in the season 2 plus, and this is maybe 207. If we check here, the main fight is actually happening right now in the zone 4. I mean zone 3, sorry. Here the Nova family is going, I think is going to get pushed from this zone because BXS, OWL and PTG, BDR have 2 times more power from Nova family, which is Nova Knights and Nova Warriors. Then going to get pushed from this zone, and like this, the zone 5 is going to be fully for these 4 alliances, so there will be just no fights there. Of course, here we have feet, but their alliances, they're in the union with the BXS and the rest of the people here. So they're not going to even have a fight after gate 4 open and after gate 5 open. So I think maybe this is something with the maps in general. Even though in the season 2, the map was way more horrible from the season 2 plus. In the season 2 plus we have way more opportunities to actually perform some kind of fight and less of this statue. I really hate this runic assessor statue. I really hate them. It's just less PvP here, and I don't know why we have this, but anyway, this is one of the things that actually in the season 2 plus actually the developers decide to make the map more war likely, and yeah, we can have a lot of wars, but at the same time with the diplomacy after gate 1 open there was just no fights here, and after gate 2 open there is Behemoths here, something you can fight for. There's no fights here. After gate 3 open there is no fights here. Absolutely the same for our enemy, which is from New York. They're in alliance with Discan down, so at the gate 2 open they just don't have war for this for Rivona, and at the gate 3 open there's still no wars here. As you can see, we have Noir Fortress, we have Down Fortress ready to jump in the zone 5. So our fight is going to be just in the zone 5, and this is the thing that we're playing 2 months, and at the end of the day we're going to fight for 1 or 2 weeks at total. This is basically what we're going to have. It's going to be massive wars, definitely massive wars, but I mean for 2 months, 1 or 2 weeks, I'm not quite sure how many people is happy with this. So yeah, one of the things is actually the map don't actually give you the chance to make much wars because everybody is getting smart, and first they land their farms, they see where the main enemy is going to land, so they land on other side to be far away from them and stuff like this, to avoiding early war and things like this. But yeah, in general I think over diplomacy and season 2 and season 2 plus maps just don't provide us with this chance to actually fight that much. So yeah, even though the season 2 plus map is improvement of the season 2, I mean, I don't know, let me know in the comments, because I see more and more people are not getting that active. Right now we're trying to do the Hydra, and we cannot collect people because people just walk in to send their farmers and walk out. If there is a war, people are going to watch their castles to not get burned, and also to support the fights, because if you don't win the Alliance war, you're going to lose Behemoths, you're going to lose territory, you're going to lose a lot. So yeah, let me know in the comments what's your opinion. What is the biggest war keywords in the seasons with the season progress? And yeah, do you have Farmville in your server? I'm also curious about that. But yeah, let's talk about something that the new players can actually go for it, and this is where to invest first. Of course, this is for maybe people who is starting the game, or maybe people in the season 1 plus, season 1. I think season 1 plus don't exist anymore, but in general, what is my main priority when I'm doing the investment? And some mistake, of course, I make, and the first mistake and things that you have to invest is actually pick the right heroes that you want to go for it. Pick your main legion. What I mean by main legion is every legion, of course, you're going to have non-stop training your troops, marksmen, mage, cavalry, but you have some speed ups, and the place you put your speed ups, for example, in the mage, if I use my speed ups in the mage, this is my main troop, so I have to focus on the heroes that is for my main troop. Like this, I'm going to make my heroes stronger, and I'm going to make my troops stronger to have more from these troops and stuff like this. So the first thing that definitely I start invest, and this is the daily deals. This is one of the things, I think most of the people already know that, but this is absolutely great price value bundle because it's providing you with the heads of the hero you're looking for. Currently I'm the season 2 plus, this is a hero from the season 2 plus, and at the end of the season we're going to see the second hero also in the daily bundles, which is Goresh. This currently is Skogo, and you have all the other heroes in the season right now in these bundles. So like this you can awake a hero, and believe me, when you awake your hero, he's going to be very strong. I have one hero that's awakened, this is Sindrian, because I'm big supporter of the Behemoth fight. For me, Behemoth fight is a race of the DPS, and I'm so excited when I do Behemoth, so I invest in this mostly. Of course, I have second legion for Alliance War. This is my Lilia. She's not even awakened. I'm still thinking, should I actually go for it? I know this is, yeah, good investment, but just this $100 is something that I cannot swallow, so so I don't know. But yeah, the investment, you can go definitely for, first of all, Lilia. This is maybe one of the first investment. When you open your VIP, you're going to go the first stages, and you can get Lilia, some tokens, 10 tokens. There will be a promotion when you can get Lilia. I think at the start of the game there was one promotion, and of course you can get her from these bundles in the VIP, and you can make her 5111. I think this is one of the great investment of the Lilia, since Lilia is a hero that is doing massive damage. Of course, all the tokens, you have to buy these bundles with real money. There is no other chance to actually progress with this hero. You cannot use universal tokens or stuff like this. But yeah, you can definitely make this hero very strong, and this is going to be a hero that is still a main hero in the Alliance War for season in future. So this is one of the biggest investment, Lilia. And the second one, of course, I don't support Hosk. I don't like Hosk. I mean, there is very rare case where you can use Hosk. You can use Ginara and Hosk for some kind of counter-attack damage and stuff like this, but in general I'm not a huge supporter of the Hosk. But Lilia definitely is must-have hero. The other place, again, I say is daily deals to actually pick a specific hero. You want to go maybe with cavalry. Emrys is absolutely great choice, and yeah, depending on which season you are, I think the first one is actually Velen that is going to open you, and Velen is very good mage also. In the season, I don't know, 3, we're going to be presented with mages, if I remember correctly, with 2 new mages, so I'm not quite sure how good is going to be these 2 new mages to Velen, since Velen is absolutely aggressive, great hero. Absolutely great aggressive hero. And even though that in this season we're presented with Skogo and Goresh, I still think Madeline is better from both of these two heroes. This is my personal opinion. I still think Madeline is better from the new heroes. So there is a chance the new variant to be better from the new heroes because he is very good hero. So yeah, the other investment is just getting these daily bundles. Of course, the monthly pack. This is for every WoW spender a must-have something. It's just because it provides you with some gems, of course. But the most important thing, one of the most important thing, is not only the gems. It's actually this basic CP recovery. Like this, you're going to get more fights with the Darkling Patrols, Darkling Forts, and they're going to give you arrows and theatry, something you're going to need to level up your rally drums, watchtower, and to open your tier 5. This is maybe one of the main reasons I actually have these bundles, just because they're going to help me to have my tier 5 open. And of course, here we have Universal Artifact Key. Here you get some Keystone Copper. If you get it 600, you're going to get one of these keys, Universal Artifact Keys, so you can get some artifacts. Of course, there is some speed ups and some extra resources, but I think this is the main thing about these monthly packages. And again, I think is for every WoW spender, this is a must-have. After this, if you have some money to spare, something to invest, you can go for daily chest. But the first one is actually the Lilia chest to make her 5111. Still, till the season, this is the best hero in the game right now for the Alliance War. There is just no other hero. And further in the season, you're going to see Behemoths with some different mechanics, like 25% immune to physical, 25% immune to magic and stuff like this. And mages are getting more and more bigger place in the Behemoth fight. This is the other thing about Lilia. So you're definitely going to have her in the Behemoth fight. Also, she have this skill talent tree that is increasing the damage, since the mages in general are not doing big damage. The normal hit, the normal attack of the mages is not doing big damage, and you definitely have to count on the hero skill damage. And this hero is having skill talent tree that is dealing heavy damage with rage skill. Very important. So yeah, I think this is the first place people should actually focus. Maybe getting the Lilia, after this getting this monthly package, monthly packs, both of them, just to mention that. And of course, if there's something left, you can go for the daily chest. There is some purchase rewards, something like payback, or I don't know how to say it. Payback, yeah, payback rewards. If you see one of these things, of course, you can maybe go and try to get some of this, because some of these rewards are pretty nice. I mean, this universal token, again, 10 universal tokens, 5 universal tokens. I mean, purchase payback is also a very good thing. And the other thing is, when you summon a legendary hero, there is one pop-up for 1 hour with the 10 universal tokens. Just go and get this promotion. Also, is again only if you summon a legendary hero. This is with the 10 tokens. So I think this is the best investments for the starting people. So yeah, let me know in the comments what is your investment at the beginning. Maybe you're in the season 2+, I don't know, but what do you think is the best investment? Let's help other people to actually spend wisely their money if they want to spend something on the Call of Dragons.